Greetings, Kindred. I am Voivode Maquette, and welcome back to our world of darkness and another episode of Level by Level Presence, where tonight we're going over the Level 5 Power of Majesty. This is a discipline that I've always loved because it's godly. It's always been godly, and it's continued to be godly in V5. The book says, at this pinnacle of the discipline, the vampire can amplify their contestants to supernatural levels, whether they appear as heart-rendingly beautiful, monstrously terrifying, or wielding absolute command. Everyone who views them is struck by their image, unable to act or even speak against the vampire. To experience majesty is to be in the presence of the divine or the infernal. I love that. It's always, in older systems, it's always been divine. But the fact that you can now focus fear through it just makes me so happy. I really love the fact that it's got more depth to it, that you can get away with doing things a lot more vicious with this power. And the fact that they did not change it into like a dominate presence amalgam makes me very happy also, because this very easily could have been turned into something like that. The cost is 2 Rouse Checks, which it's always been steep. In the older systems, it was like willpower and stuff like that. So I'm really, really glad that they've made it so that the blood is still in control of this, but they did make the power rather steep. And the dice pools are charisma plus presence versus the composure plus resolve of the victim. Composure plus resolve is their willpower. I love the fact that willpower comes into play subtly. Even though we're talking out of character and talking about dice and stuff, it is very subtle. But that social composure and that mental resolve come together to create your willpower, and that is what you are fighting against, is that victim's willpower to see you as godly. The system states, people in the presence of the user can only stare slack-jawed or avert their eyes in fear or submission. Anyone wanting to act in any way in opposition to the user, except for self-preservation, must successfully win a contest of their composure plus resolve versus the vampire's charisma plus presence. A win allows 1 turn of freedom plus 1 per point of margin. Only a critical win resists the effects for the entire scene. This is a power that all princes should have. I don't care what clan you are. I don't care if you're a Nosferatu. Frickin' get majesty. This is awesome. I love the fact that on a win, it allows you to then throw the test. This is something where if you do that double rouse check, if you do those 2 rouse checks and you walk in, it is just active. Everyone has to pay attention to it. And they have to fight back with their composure plus resolve to get up to act against you for a single turn. And then, if it's a critical win, it's for the scene. This is one of those disciplines that in the past has existed, but like the people who I saw it being used against didn't act it out. Like they'd roll their eyes and they'd huff and they'd get down on one knee or some stuff like that. But come on, man, if you're in it for the game, be in it for the story. If this person is pulling majesty out, drop to one knee, man. Avert your eyes. The duration is 1 scene. That's good. That's good. If it was any longer, that'd be crazy. But this is, I don't know. I've always loved majesty. It really is like the most, it is the thing that comes to mind when I think of presence. I am Voivode Maquette. This is our world of darkness and level by level presence, where we've just gone over the level 5 power of majesty. Vampiric godliness in presence. Class dismissed.